Today we're going to be testing whether a $20 imitation version of the Dust Deputy can actually collect dust. So I was really curious as to whether these $20 cyclones on eBay actually do work. I've never used a Dust Deputy. A lot of people say they work quite well, so for this project I've just got a bit of scrap plywood that I want to cut into a circle. This is just to sort of give the cyclone a way of connecting to my tin bucket that I'm using. The homemade disc sander does a really good job of cleaning up these edges, but I really feel like I need something a little bit more powerful than this. It seems to bog down quite a bit. I found this super blunt hole saw somewhere in my shed, so it took quite a while to cut through this hardwood plywood. I had to flip it around and go from the other side as well. So seeing as this hole saw is actually pretty blunt, I thought I'd give it a go cutting through the metal tin lid. Probably wouldn't suggest this, it jumped around a lot and it's quite unsafe, so find a different way to cut a hole through your lid. And the hole needed to be made a little bit bigger, so I just got some tin snips cut around the edges and I could fold them while wearing some gloves. I've got a bunch of this 2-part epoxy laying around my shop for some reason, so I just mixed up quite a bit, slapped it all over the little wooden plate we've made, pressed it up against the lid, then I later came back with a hot glue gun just to seal the edges. Okay, fast forward a couple of days and this is what I've come up with. I've basically just attached the cyclone to this block of wood we made earlier. This is going to give it a really nice airtight seal. So I've got a little bit of PVC pipe on this flexible hose. We're going to attach one of them like that. This one goes to the tool. This one goes to the dust collector, and we're going to see how much this actually collects and how clean my filters really are using the planer. So the basic setup until we can make a stand for this thing is dust collector, cyclone and planer right there. Looks really messy, looks like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's going to have to do for now. So let's turn it on and see how much we actually collect. So the way these cyclones work is by having a tube run down the center, so all that dust you see spinning around the top can't actually exit into the extractor itself. Now we can pull it all apart and the moment of truth, see how much dust we've actually collected. So I've just disconnected and popped the seal on this one. We're going to see how much we've collected. So from here, well, we've actually got quite a lot, but what's most important is how much we have in our dust collector. Oh, wow. Alright, well there is a little bit in here, so it's about, I don't know, probably a handful and a little bit in the filters. So that's probably not ideal, but I think it'll be good enough for what I'm using it for. So I'm not an aerodynamics engineer by any means, but from what I've read on various forums and Reddit posts, that it comes down to the height of the actual cyclone. The taller this section is, the better dust collection you'll get into your bucket. That's from what I've read, I'm not sure. For $20, I'm actually really happy with this. I'm going to be definitely making a stand for this just to make things a little bit easier in the shop logistically, but I think you can't go wrong. I'm not sure of the efficiency of these super expensive ones like Dust Deputy, which is, you know, close to $100. I'm assuming it'd be much the same of this, but I don't have the dimensions. But if you've got 20 bucks lying around and you want to clean up some dust in your shop, buy one of these. Why not? Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.